That song samples Antoine Dotson, you know, the guy that was, you know, hide your kids, hide your wife, you know. Easy sent me that beat along with all the other ones. That was one of the ones I probably called him back. I was like, yo, that beat is ridiculous. Yo, you're crazy for that, you know? And I sat on that track for a while. I didn't know where I wanted to go with it because, you know, the samples kind of alluding to like some gangster type of like, I'ma ride on you type of shit. And I wanted to, you know, flip that, you know, make it creative. Because, you know, I'm no gangster and I don't, you know, portray that as in my image or anything like that. But I wanted to, you know, make it more creative. So I sat on that beat for a while, and then I remember I wrote that song. I probably wrote 2 songs that day. I can't forget. I forgot the other song, but I wrote that song probably in one sitting, and the song is just talking about, you know, niggas that rap nowadays, or just niggas in the street, you know, talk all that gangster shit. But then when the time comes for it and people out there looking for you, you know, all that gangster and all that G just runs out of you, you know? And when I recorded it, my man Adam Stewart, who was gonna record the whole album, but, you know, we had a conflict in schedule, so I ended up recording the majority of the album. He said that my vocals sounded too dead on the track, so he livened it up with the auto-tune, and I really liked how the auto-tune came out, and that's why the track is auto-tuned. So yeah, let me tell that.
She a shooter cause she killing everyone here. And the gear she rockin' don't come out till next year. She the baddest girl around, shooting everybody down in the club like pow, pow, pow. I'm a shooter cause I'm killing everyone here.
Shooter, featuring Shay Briggs, yeah. This song I feel like is a winner, man. That beat, it's crazy. I knew I had to come hard with it. It's so simple and it's so Louisiana. I just had to do it right, you know. I think it's got the classic, what's that, Trigger Man. I think it's got the classic Trigger Man sample somewhere in there, if I'm not mistaken. So it's got like a New Orleans bounce type of feel. I recorded the song in New Orleans. I actually had another song written for that track called 318-504, which was talking about, you know, my life in Monroe compared to New Orleans and vice versa. But I felt like I already did that before with tracks like, you know, Monroe, Home Sweet Home, and even For the Town on the same album. So I couldn't do the same thing again. So I had to come with, you know, something more creative. And I took the beat to my homegirl, Shay Briggs. She raps. She's really doing her thing in the town, in New Orleans, where we go to college together. And you know, I was like, you know, what you think of this beat? I want to have something, you know, dance for the clubs, for, you know, for the men and women that they can both get down to. And she was like, yeah, I hear it. I like that beat. So I took the beat. We went to Vital Sounds recording studio in New Orleans. And we went up there and she heard the beat and she was like, you need something like, something catchy and stupid, like, she is shooter cause she done it. And I fell in love with it. I loved it instantly. And then me and my girl Fumi, we sat down at the control board and we wrote the lyrics for it. And that was basically it. Then me and Shannon and a bunch of other people stayed in the studio all night recording, trying to lay down the hook, you know. We had a bunch of different ideas, you know, like we had singers come in and lay down melodies and we were in there running back and forth and it was crazy. And it didn't even come out. I ended up scrapping that whole session and recording the song in my room. And yeah. And then I took it to Shannon, she put down her parts. And I tried to get her to lay down a verse, but she's a Christian rapper, so she doesn't usually, you know, be on songs like that. So I couldn't get a verse from her. But Shooter, yeah, everybody seems to like that song, and that's one of my favorites too.
She a shooter,
'cause I'm killing everyone here.
and the girl she rockin',
Don't come out till next year.
she the baddest girl around.
Shooting